General, are you picking this up? These aggressors came out of nowhere.
Those creatures, whatever they are your enemy, General. But let GDF handle them.
Yes, General. On my way.
GDF acquired vital Dynasty research, and have been holding it here while they attempt to understand it. GDF are deeply entrenched in this region. This is our only chance to take it back. Locate and capture their satellite uplink. We need to know where the research is being kept.
As you will. Exclusion zone on me.
So this is a pretty cool mission. Very straightforward, to be honest, even on Insane. Especially with the few tips and tricks I can share.
Airstrikes incoming. GDF are throwing everything they've got at them.
Stand back. Out. Weapon live. I'm going. On my way. I'm going.
Reinforcements have arrived.
These creatures, they must be linked to the Tempest somehow.
Of course. Yes, General. Tempest physicist out.
So ideally we want to grab the physicist up to the highest level ASAP Rocky.
As you will.
The sooner we can, the sooner she can start self-healing,
I'm ready.
which is super helpful.
I'm going.
Satellite uplink located ahead. Proceed with extreme caution.
Where is the fun in that? What is it?
Specialist under attack.
On my way. As you will. I designed her my unstoppable. Calculating back. I am the effect.
Luckily doing that ability on the Tempest fields is gives you quite a decent amount of XP.
Going. Yes,
I have eyes on Sat uplink.
combat scientist. What do we have?
Airstrike inbound.
Weapon live. Unstoppable. Out. Of course.
Prime. Secure uplink established. Data transfer initialized. Dynasty technology has been located. Addresses traced. Coordinates incoming.
General, we're looking at a GDF garrison. Comms went dark when this aggressor attacked. Take the garrison and secure the data core. GDF are calling them the Veti. I'm getting data from GDF scopes on their movements and... Complete your mission, General. Dynasty HQ may be next.
Yes, General. I'm going. Out. Of course. On my way.
So it's definitely worth picking up the cash
You will.
as and when you see it.
Yes, General.
You don't really have to go out of your way to pick up any either, because you'll end up with your own base anyway.
Of course. I'm going. On my way. Yes, General. As you will. Of course. Exclusion zone. On me. Calculating vector. Out. On my way. Of course. As you will. Yes, General. I'm going. As you will.
I do think it's useful having her selected as your main unit, and then just use C and V to
My way.
turn her ability on and off.
Of course. On my way. I'm going. Out.
And also Shift C as well if you want her to start using ability when she gets to a certain location, which again is pretty useful. There's no real downside to her using the ability other than the fact that it stops her from
Out.
moving or anything.
As you will. I'm going.
Worth letting them engage first, and then jumping in and cleaning up
I am the effect.
whatever's left.
Of course.
I definitely target the trebuchet since that is the biggest threat on the board.
My General. I am the effect. Unstoppable.
These Seekers are pretty powerful as well, so definitely worth taking care of them.
Physicists on the field. I designed her myself. Calculating vector. Combat scientist. On my way. My General. Discharging. What do we have? Let's open. I'm ready.
we don't actually need to go to this one yet.
Attack.
We can pretty much go straight towards the main objective. So we have to go back this way anyway.
I'm going. Out. Of course. Calculating vector as you will. The gift of the Tempest. Unstoppable. Tempest physicist. Combat scientist. What do we have? I'm going. On my way. Yes, General. Out.
It's the Dynasty. What are they doing here? GDF left to fight the invaders, but they're getting overrun. We're holed up here.
If you can fight, get ready. The Dynasty will not abandon civilians.
You got it. Get us to safety, and we'll fight for you.
Of course. Tempest physicist. Combat scientist. As you will. I'm going. What do we have?
Primary.
Files transferring. It's all here, but they've been tampering with my research. I have the files, and I've located our weapons research. Sending control codes to your command uplink. The voltaic tanks is the Dynasty's finest in terms of raw firepower. I think it could use some field testing.
Excellent work, General. Confirm the research reacquired. Your extraction point is a civilian airport. Sending you coordinates now. Fight your way there. Don't let anything stand in your path.
I designed her myself. Yes, General. Of course.
Right, so you kind of want to defend the first attack from the enemy, actually. Then we can push on. Want to grab a couple of engineers, a couple of things to nab along the way,
Construction complete.
as well as obviously the main objective.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Combat scientist. Physicists on the field.
Construction complete.
Tempest physicist. As you will. On my way. Of course.
Training.
Grab some engineers.
My General. Out.
I'm going to stick them in a riot van anyway.
Unit is under attack.
I'm ready. I'm going. Yes, General.
I definitely prefer the GDF way of building buildings. The fact that you can just like queue up buildings,
Unit ready.
like place them beforehand, queue them up.
What do we have?
So much more efficient than the Tempest Dynasty way of building
Construction complete.
On my way.
buildings.
Yes, General. Weapon live. My General. I'm going.
Unit ready.
Stand back. Tempest physicist. I'm ready. Discharging.
Unit is under attack. Training. Construction complete.
Got a couple of
Training.
riot vans, 5 and
Combat
5.
scientist. As you will.
Unit ready. Unit is under attack.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Physicists on the field.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir. No problem. Tools ready. Engineering.
Unit lost.
On my way. My General.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Combat scientist.
Ready, sir.
I'm going.
Unit ready.
Right, so we want to not kill the refinery, and we don't want to kill the harvester either.
Unit ready.
What do we have?
Unit is under attack.
Discharging. Weapon live.
Unit ready.
Start capturing
Unit
now.
lost.
Since post-patch it now takes longer to capture buildings.
Building captured.
Tools
Perfect.
ready. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm going. Out.
You know, I want to take this sneaky path.
Unit ready.
Makes our lives a lot easier long term.
My way.
Ready, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready to roll.
Unit is under attack. Training.
Physicists on the field. Of course.
Unit ready.
I'm going.
Oh, I also need to do her
Unit ready.
ability, so I'll send her over there, do that.
Bridge.
Unit ready.
Making way.
On my way. Of course.
Unit ready. Unit is under attack.
Out. Yes.
Unit ready.
Sir?
Training.
Commander?
Unit ready.
Fascinating. The way they harness the Tempest. They are centuries ahead of our current understanding. The Dynasty's research must only be scratching the surface. Their biology is alien to me, but I don't think the Tempest is a part of them. Do they even come from the same place?
Unit lost.
Engineering.
Unit ready.
Of course. Yes, General. As you will. Unstoppable.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Sir?
Sentinel here.
Tools ready.
I designed her myself.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
What do we have?
Unit ready.
So we want to get this team in position, because we're going to need to use them to clear the way,
Of the Tempest.
Unit ready.
or
Unit
help
is
clear the
under
way, I
attack.
should say.
Training. Unit ready.
I designed her myself. I am the effect. I'm going. Calculating vector. I'm ready.
I obey.
On my way. Of course. Weapon line. As you will. Discharging.
Unit ready.
No problem.
Unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Sir? No problem. Yes.
Unit ready.
Yes, General.
Ready, sir.
Got a job?
Tempest physicist. Out. Of course.
Unit ready. Training.
On my way. Yes, General.
For engineers here.
Unstoppable.
This is the benefit of going down this path. You don't have to worry about anything other than the objective.
Calculating vector. The gift of the Tempest.
Orders, General. Yeah, Drake's out.
Combat scientist.
Unit ready.
Don't even really have to worry about their main base either.
The servers need.
Unit ready. Training.
My General. Out.
Tools ready. I really hope this works, Command.
Physicists on the field. Leave them to me. Combat scientist. Of course.
Building captured.
My General. Yes, General. On my
Unit ready. Unit is under attack.
calculating vector.
Unit lost.
I am the effect. Yes, General. On my way.
Our base is under attack.
Weapon line.
Specialist under attack.
Tempest physicist.
Our base is under attack.
I designed her myself.
Engineering. Acknowledged.
Art specialist under attack.
Physicists on the field.
Alright.
Unit ready.
It's pretty much just clean house.
Base specialist under attack.
I'm ready.
Unit ready.
To be fair, there shouldn't be really anything that can actually destroy this main army.
I am the effect.
Unit
These
lost.
guys are tough, but they're not that good. Not against voltaic tanks, which are crazy.
Ready. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
The one problem is
Specialist
time,
under
which is
attack.
why we kind of want to use these
Fire! Fire!
splinter groups.
Unit lost.
Unstoppable. Weapon live.
Sir?
Specialist under attack. Unit lost.
Tempest physicist. Calculating vector.
Specialist under attack.
Rifle ready.
Unit lost.
Infantry.
My general.
Unit specialist under attack. Unit lost. Our harvester is under attack.
Gift of the Tempest.
Spinning her up.
Fire! Fire! Line them up! You got it! You got it!
Unit lost.
Out. I am the effect.
On your command,
Specialist under attack.
Commander.
Training.
Where do you need me?
Sir? Yes, sir. Reporting. Fire!
Weapon
Our
live.
harvester is under attack.
Yes, general. Leave him to me.
Unit ready. Training.
Ignore.
Specialist under attack.
I'm going. As you will.
Commander.
Unit is under attack.
On your command.
Physicists on the field. Of
I think
course.
we're pretty much home free
Unit
now.
ready.
There's not going to be many more enemies that you have to deal with.
Reporting.
I think these guys, obviously, but
Rifle ready.
Unit ready.
Commander. Fire! Engaging.
Our harvester is under attack.
On my way.
Infantry. Move out. Fire! Fire!
Unit ready.
go ahead, take the southern route.
Awaiting orders.
Combat scientist.
Should avoid most attacks. It's just this bunch that we need to deal with.
Targeting.
I'm ready.
Unit ready.
I did
Our
not.
harvester
Nice.
is under attack.
Engaging enemy.
Them to secure the top side. I think you only need one voltaic tank anyway.
Sir?
I'm reading more waves of the enemy approaching fast across the Med. Get your troops out before they take the whole region. Good work, General.
Beautiful. That's a pretty straightforward mission, to be honest. Especially if you sort of take the more indirect path, just makes the life a hell of a lot easier. Arguably, it is easier just to, once you've done the main objective, just to use the main path rather than the sort of side path. But either way, both options are completely viable. And then the splinter groups are there just to clean up most of the enemy forces so that Team 1 doesn't have to waste a lot of time dealing with the troops, the Veti. But yeah, GG. So that'll be all the secondaries done. To be fair, there doesn't seem to be as many secondary objectives in the Dynasty campaign compared to the GDF, at least, anyway. But yeah, another 2,000 requisition in the bank. Boom, bish, bash, bosh. Mission complete. Right, so we're definitely going to want to grab this one, which allows salvage centers to convert back into salvage vans. Does also give salvage vans an extra 15% health, which is useful. From an armory perspective, we're going to switch a few things around. We're going to unequip the piercing ammo. Going to unequip the infantry armor. We're going to go with Wrecker cannons again. And we're going to go with improved reliability again. Which leaves us 3 points. To be honest, there aren't really that many great options left. I mean, Trebuchet. Trebuchet is probably the best option we've got, to be honest, given they are pretty much the best unit in the game. So we can build them from the machine shop now. They're more expensive than the GDF version since they don't cost intel. But, hella good either way. Anywho, folks, that will right about do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel, be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.